Today I'm going to answer two questions. How to get the most out of your daily gratitude journal and how to be consistent writing it. I'll be sharing 3 tips with you to answer these questions. So last week, I shared a video of my experience writing 5 things that I'm grateful for every day for 2 years straight. And this week, I'm going to share some gratitude journal tips that I learned in the past 2 years. Tip number 1, do it first thing in the morning. So I used to do the gratitude journal later in the day or right before I sleep. Because to be honest, at one point, doing the gratitude journal was such a chore for me. Writing down 5 things that I'm thankful for was not an easy task. I'll leave it until the last minute, then scribble down 5 things that I'm grateful for. But there was a problem with that, because when I do the gratitude journal at night, I noticed the only time I was thinking about gratitude was that 5 to 10 minutes that I was doing the journal. And throughout the day, I was just going about my day and not really incorporating the whole purpose of doing the gratitude journal, aka feeling gratitude. So at one point, the gratitude journal felt a bit pointless because throughout the day, I was still feeling furious and frustrated about the things that happened, and then at nighttime, I have to do this thing that I feel is a chore. Then, I switched writing the gratitude journal from nighttime to early in the morning. And that was a game changer. You might be wondering, well, how do you know what to be grateful for the day if you're doing it in the first thing in the morning? And that is the beauty of doing it first thing in the morning. Because let me tell you, this is your chance to set down your intention of the day and make your day the most amazing day possible. Just like goal setting, you hear a lot of people say, write your goal down in present tense as if it already happened. Same thing with gratitude journal. Be thankful of the things throughout the day as if they already happened. Sometimes I will write, I'm grateful that today is an amazing day. The day just started, but I'm setting down my intention that today is going to be an amazing day. At least that's the way I'm going to live it. The difference it made was crazy. Starting a day with gratitude not only help you to set the intention of the day, but it also helps you to incorporate that mindset throughout the day, and I feel less furious, less frustrated of the things, and be able to look at things positively. So tip number 1, do it first thing in the morning. It will help you to get the most out of your gratitude journal. And the next 2 tips will help you with consistency. Tip number 2, if you really don't feel the gratitude, write down thank you anyway. So one of the things I see people struggle when writing a gratitude journal, or the reason why they stop doing a gratitude journal, is they say, I don't feel grateful. I don't feel the gratitude. So I don't know if I should say I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that. You might feel like a fraud, a liar, if you say I'm grateful for this, but in reality, you don't. And I'm here to tell you, it's okay, it's super normal to feel this way, but don't be discouraged. First of all, gratitude is a skill. So if you never had a habit to practice daily gratitude, or never trained your mind to see things from a grateful perspective, then it's super easy for your brain to just take things for granted, big or small, because that's how you've been seeing things for the past 20-30 years. Especially the things, the people, the events that occur on a daily basis. It's so easy to ignore them and just take them for granted. And it does take time to practice, to train your brain to see every little thing in your life and feel thankful for them. Second of all, there will be days that you're just completely out of it. Things happen, big tragic events happen, breakup, dealing with death. Like when these things happen, it's super difficult to still write, oh, I'm so grateful for XYZ. And when this happens, you don't feel grateful, don't beat yourself down. Relieve yourself from the pressure and the guilt of, I should be doing this, I'm not feeling it. Just write thank you on your journal. You don't have to put any explanation, just write thank you, and that's enough. You have expressed your thank of the day, and then move on. So tip number 2, the days that you don't feel the gratitude, just write thank you in your journal and then move on. For me personally, if you look in my journal, there will be a long period of time I just write thank you, thank you, thank you every day, and I didn't put any explanation because I just didn't feel like it. And that's okay. And one day, when you're healed, when you're back to your feet, you can go back to the 5 things that you're grateful for. Tip number 3, it's okay to repeat the things that you're grateful for. Remember, this is for your consistency. I know a lot of books and people out there say, write down 5 to 10 different things every day that you're grateful for. And you know what? That is just hard. That is hard. Like I said back in tip number 2, a lot of time we don't have a habit to look at things from a grateful perspective, and it takes time to build up that skill. So if you're just starting out with a gratitude journal and you're expected to write down different things every day, it's going to be extremely discouraging. And what people do when they're discouraged is they stop. So I'm here to tell you, it's okay to repeat things. Who is there to say that you can't feel extremely grateful for something that you want to express them 3 days in a row? It's a good practice to look at things that you don't normally look at and give gratitude to that. But don't let that be a reason that you stop your gratitude practice. So tip number 3, again, it's okay to repeat the things that you're grateful for in your journal. So that's it. These are the 3 tips that I personally learned through the 2 years of doing the daily gratitude practice, and I hope that they help you to get the most out of your gratitude practice and be consistent of doing it. If you have any questions, let me know down below. Otherwise, I will see you next time.